We talked before today about football movies. I was asking, and you said, I asked what your favorite football movie was, and you said it was Brian's Song. Why Brian's Song? I remember that movie. But
Gale Sayers. It was Gale Sayers and Brian. I can't think of Brian's last name, but they had played together. They came to the Bears and they had played together, and it became real good. Brian Piccolo, I think his name.
Yeah,
was.
that was it.
And so so they became real good friends, and so. And no matter how much Gale could not even pay any attention because Gale was getting all the attention. He was a great football player. He scored a lot of touchdowns in every game. He's just an electrifying person, in terms of football. And so he could have very well just took that notoriety and said, well, here it is Bryant. It wasn't very well known at all, and worked hard, but wasn't getting the same recognition. They became friends, but he took his, he valued that friendship enough to say, hey, it transcends football.
Right.
And that said a lot to me. And even as a kid watching that, I cried. I'm saying, to see Gale Sayers,
right.
Do that, to show his humanity, putting football secondary, and that's what it should be. It's just a game, and we should treat people as people, regardless of how much success you have doing whatever you're doing.
Right, because sometimes it's only short-lived.
It's always short-lived. You're right. The same. The saying goes, the same people you see going up, you're gonna see coming down.
Right.
And most times you're gonna be below them because of what you've done to them. So I'm always trying to lift people up.
Right.
Because I want us to be able to see them. If I'm coming down, we're looking at each other like, okay, they're trying to help me, because if they had that opportunity.
So,
a lot of hand movement.
Tell me who your friends are.
My friends, in terms of ones I stay in touch with.
Yeah, in general, who are your friends?
Well, just people who do the right things. People who are good people who treat people right.
Are they like your childhood friends? Are they your friends you've met?
It could be a lifelong, over.
If you wanted someone to go out for coffee or a drink, who would you call?
I got to put in there Tony Thompson. He's right here locally. Is
that a childhood friend?
Middle school. In middle school we became friends. And matter of fact, we're going probably at lunch after we get down here. He probably done called me about 50 times talking about, where you at?
I'm hungry.
Yeah. So every Thursday we go to lunch now.
Oh, okay.
And he was one of my childhood friends.
What do you do for fun?
Well, now because I have, in this late in life, I have 2 kids in Indianapolis. And
well, you have children and grandchildren, right?
I had a granddaughter just graduate from high school, and I have 2 remaining daughters. One's going to be a sophomore this year, and one's going to be a junior. And I had a granddaughter just graduated. So what does that tell you? I'm in trouble. So I'm always trying to go to. I'm always in Indianapolis trying to, encourage. Just watch what they're doing, see what they're doing, and just trying to encourage them.
Well, that means family is important to you, but what do you do for fun for you besides family?
Well, just try to help. Fun to me is fun is just meeting people where they are. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of what's going on, that's enjoyment for me to see somebody in a bad situation that you might be able to help. Fun is in a way it's fun. It's fun to be able to help. Gratifying to be able to help. I don't think fun for me has been. I've always been in that help mode. If I got to pick somebody up from the nursing home and bring them to church, or take them go visit somebody at the hospital if they're sick. So fun I never looked at as so much being fun as just serving others.
Well, I was going to ask what motivates you, but that kind of feels that's
it's Christian. My Christian base. Christ, knowing Christ. That's what it's all about. He gave. It wasn't always about receiving. And so I think friendship to me or fun to me is being able to share. And that's not necessarily monetarily. It's not necessarily food. It's just yourself.
What do you think? Or do you think there is, but what do you think is the biggest misconception about you? Is there any, do you think people have that about you?
I hope not, because what you see is what you get. Whether it's the superintendent of the school, or whether it's the maintenance person or the custodian at the school, hey, I'm gonna treat you just like I treat him, or vice. I don't try to put on no airs. So I'm somebody who I'm not. I don't think I'm any better, because of what I've done.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just me, and so people hopefully sees that. They see that piece when they talk to me. When they see me, they say, well, he knows he's nothing special. No, I'm not, because God made me just like He made you.
Okay. Is there anything you would like people to know about you that they probably don't know?
What you see is what you get. I don't know.
There's no secrets?
No agendas. I don't have any hidden agendas. People, people always think you want something, or trying to get something from them. And my agenda, I just want to get to know who you are. That's all.
Well, we'll ask for all the lovely single ladies out there. Are you single?
I ain't got time for that.
Don't
have to. I'm single. No doubt
You're
about
single?
it.
Well, on that note, then, what kind of woman would it take for Vegas Ferguson to?
I have to see her for. I have to see her. Maybe one of these days, I think, and I think some people aren't made. Some people aren't. I was married once, and so some people aren't the marrying type. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you can go on a date. You don't have to marry her.
Well. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I have friends. I go, we go out and eat and stuff like that, and movies and stuff. But you don't have. I just feel like some people aren't. I tell them right up front that I don't have any hidden agenda. I don't want nothing from you. I tell them that front. I'm just here to get to know you, and you get to know me. Whatever that leads to. You know what I'm saying? In terms of relationship, if it comes that. Most time I ain't trying to do that either. It's not hard.
Okay. What do you love?
People. Love life. Love. It's just like, again, it goes back to that Christian base.
What's on your bucket list of things left to do?
What I like to do, I just like to drive. I get in my car all the time. Like, I go to Savannah here next week to see my kids down there. Me and my daughter, one of my daughters, and we get in that car. I get in that car and I just drive. And I don't have to have any music playing. She has her phones on and her stuff playing, but I don't have any music on. I just drive.
See, I don't think I could I would need music or something.
Nah, just enjoy the.
Is it just peaceful or even not music?
Nobody's talking to you.
What do you think about when you're driving?
Just being thankful. I say, man, God, I'm thankful. Look at this. I can ride down this highway and enjoy, the things that you have around me. What better joy? Without all the distractions of the music, of all, somebody talking to you, just ride. Man, peace. I'm talking about that's my peace of mind.
Is there anything you're afraid of? What are you afraid of?
No, I know. We all got to die. So most people say I'm afraid of dying. No, I'm looking forward to it, because absent from the body, present with the Lord. So once I'm out, I'm praying, take me up there with you.
I just hope I go fast, whatever mine is. That's
another
prayer.
one here too.
Do you have a favorite motto?
That's right.
That's your.
That's right.
Okay.
Or it's wrong. One or two. So it's either right or wrong. So I used to say to the kids when I was at the high school, they say something to me. I say, that's right. Or if you're doing something, that's wrong. If you're doing the right thing, that's right. Keep it up. Keep going it. If you're doing the wrong thing, that's wrong. Stop doing that.
What can't you live without? Is there anything you can't live without?
Love. Can't live without love.
The single man who says that I'm not getting married.
Love.
I know.
Different types of love. Agape love. You got different kind of loves. You have to be
love is a good thing.
Everybody thinks it's a romantic thing. It doesn't necessarily have to be the romantic thing. It's just be love for people, love for a person that that you want the best for them. That's the important thing.
Well, I think you have a great love of your community. I think Richmond is lucky to have you back here. I think you do a lot for everybody. I think you're very inspirational, and thank you for joining me and telling me about your.
Well, Tina, I enjoy, like I said, when you first contacted me, and you lived in, I'm envious of you, for somebody to leave Richmond and move to New York. Wow. And that says a lot for you. That you want to come back and give back to the community as well. So I thank you.
I love. You know what? It's always good to come home. I love. Richmond was a great place to grow up. I love to come back and visit. There's nothing like being home. And Eric Marsh gave a great opportunity to let me, come back and do this with you and do other shows. But I think it's great.
Well,
I love Richmond.
I thank you for doing that, because I wouldn't be here. See, we're gonna give credit where credit's due.
There we do. Maybe we can do a show together.
Yeah, let's think about that.
Okay.
I like that.
All right. Well, thank you all for joining us. This has been Tina Hill and Vegas Ferguson, and you've been watching My Life with Tina. Thank you.